So my name is Obi Wemambu. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, Tango Brook Technologies Limited. The Tango Fuel Card came as a solution to the problem around the fraud we see within the purchase of fuel, and the inspiration is about helping the everyday person keep track of his expenses as regards fuel purchases, and also have control around what kind of expenses you're running within your organization, that's staying within your budget, ensuring that your spend doesn't exceed what you have, and also the analysis that you get from the system helps you plan and use those data to keep proper records and get informed about what you're doing pretty much as regards your fuel expenses. And lastly, I would say also being able to gain some rewards in as much as you're using the Tango system. Those are the inspiration around this. First off, fraud mitigation. It helps a lot with mitigating against fraud, because you're able to keep tabs on the expenses that happen within your space, within the system, the Tango system. And that definitely helps a lot of corporates to keep themselves in check. That means you have your budgeting in check, you have your controls around the time spent, the geographical location spent, and all that. So you're able to keep some bit of check around that. Thirdly, you look at the data analysis, or the kind of data that's been given to you from the system. It's rich data that helps you make an informed decision around what you're doing currently as an individual within that space. And then also, it also gives some bit of rewards where you tend to spend, and you know that you're earning some rewards as well. So those are the way I think it's relevant to corporates and individuals at the moment. So Tango will become pretty much soon a household name, because what will happen is that based off the intelligence that comes out of the solution, you are able to make an informed decision based on data. You're able to keep yourself in control, keep your budget in check. You're able to mitigate those fraud around the inability for you to understand what quantity of fuel gets into your car and otherwise. So those kind of things which are already in the system would help you lean towards getting to use the Tango system more and more, and it becomes a household name across both corporates and individuals as well. Okay, so currently we have the Afrigo scheme, which is the issuing scheme for the card. We also have a few banks who are partnered with us: Sterling Bank, Source Microfinance Bank, as well as the Providence Bank, which is also onboarding with us as well. So those banks and the scheme provide us huge form of support and partnership for us to leverage on and build the Tango brand. Yeah, I would say first off, Afrigo is an individual scheme. It's a Nigerian scheme backed by the CBN and the NIBS, and it's a scheme that promotes the Nigerian values and culture. And that's why we got into that partnership, because we are promoting our own. Secondly, the ease of getting to use the system as well, to use the Afrigo system. It's flexible enough for our use case. Them also helping us to generate the first wallet to physical card solution, is something to be proud about as Nigerians. So the card is very secure. It has the EMV chip and the PIN as well. So for every time a transaction is made, the chip generates a code, and that obviously mitigates against all forms of fraud, because it's obviously going to give you a unique link for each transaction you're making. Secondly, there's a PIN created by the user that enables you put in that PIN before any transaction pulls through. So it's definitely a chip and a PIN. So it's as secure a platform as you can imagine. Well, I would say the ability to mitigate against fraud would be one of the topmost ones. Mitigation of fraud. And then I'll also say, the ability to get some bit of very rich and robust data to analyze would be, my second one. And then lastly, I'll say, the rewards as well would be one of the ones that I'm excited about as well.